Hey, what's up, guys? Max here, and man, we've been a bit tied up today, but let's talk about Battlegrounds and the rewards. Now, so far, what I personally have gotten here is the Jack's individual rewards. We're going to be getting the Alliance rewards shortly, I guess maybe by tomorrow. But we got these, and I think it has to do with Kabam kind of like officially kind of cutting it out and like saying, hey, this is the number one person when it comes to participation. We saw that in the Discord. I'll post a link up here right now so you guys can see it if you haven't had a chance to see it. But yeah, we got those rewards, I guess these rewards because of it. Now, my placement was 142, so let's go very quickly and take a look at like what that means, right? When it comes to the leaderboards, my points. So here, or actually we can see it here. Here's the leaderboards, and then I placed 100 and something, right? 40 something. So here I am, 142 at 1.1 million points. I was trying to get in to the top 100. That was my goal. I missed it by, obviously I don't know how many points, but let me see here. Let's go. If I was 142, I don't know what, leave it in the comments if you guys know what the top 100 points were. But I did miss it by quite a lot. And I feel like I missed it by quite a lot because I stopped, when it comes to, the event, using Elder Marks. Now, 1.1 million points is still pretty good when it comes to the rewards. So let's take a look at the rewards that I got. So I placed right here, which is going to be 25 Sig Stones, 8,500 Titan Shards. We're going to open a Titan Crystal right now. But what I was trying to get to was mainly this. I was trying to get to the 30 Sig Stones because that's kind of like the max you can get, whether it's 30 RNG Sig Stones or 30 kind of like blended with generics and RNG. You see here 15 and 15. That was my goal, but I didn't want to put in too much. And here it is, guys. Too much money into the game at the moment. Okay, I didn't want to put in an Odin because I knew I could have put in an Odin. I just didn't want to. I felt like, you know what, we were getting a good amount of rewards when it comes to the milestones early on at the beginning, and then obviously the Starkey Foundation did help a lot to expedite ourselves to be able to pick up these Elder Marks. Now, I did use a lot of my units to Elder Marks, in which I ended up draining my units, but now we're back up to 3,000 units. And these are grinded units when it comes to the arenas, and being able to get kind of good RNG when it comes to the battle chips. But yeah, I didn't want to put in an Odin. And if I would have put an Odin, I should say, which is basically $100 in the game and then also play it and win with Elder Marks, I would have probably gotten to the top 100. But it's good to know that my stash of units with the Elder Marks that I got were enough to be able to get me to 142. So this puts me in a situation which I want to prep for the next following event or Battlegrounds, right? If from my understanding, Kabam's going to keep it the same way. I don't know if they're going to keep it, if they're going to change it when it comes to like rank rewards. Maybe they will, because this no longer is going to exist, like the Blitz event. And we're still kind of waiting on some announcements and some news from Kabam on this. So if they do, I'm a prep for the situation that they keep it the same. I have no idea whether they will or not, but I'm a prep for that. So we're going to try to grind as many units as possible. Maybe try to get to like 8,000 units, whether we put in like 3,000, 4,000 units into like a month of Battlegrounds. We can constantly, again, place and get these rewards. I don't know if this is going to be ongoing or not, but these rewards are really juicy. Titan Shards, 7-star crystals, basically because of the amount of shards we're getting, and then 7-star Sig Stones. Those are great. So let's claim it. Let's go ahead and pop it. But again, we're still missing the Alliance because last minute Kabam did make a change last minute. They weren't going to do it, and then they decided to just say, hey, yes, we are going to give or reward alliances the rank rewards. That was not in play, and so they ended up deciding to do that. So here we are, trying to get some more shards, as I'm kind of like telling you kind of what happened, to see if we can make 2 crystals happen. Battlegrounds, do we pick up the shards here? Let's just pick them all up. And now we are at what? 481. Okay. Where can we pick up more shards? All right, what we're gonna do, we're probably gonna get this extended a little bit. We have some 7-star, we have some maxic crystals actually we can open. Maybe, hopefully that cuts us and gets us to that point. Here we are, 5 of them. I think so. I think we're good. 1300, perfect. All right, 2 7-star crystals and a Titan crystal, guys. It is coming. Let's see what do we get, man. We're gonna load one at a time. Hopefully Kabam helps my RNG when it comes to what we're gonna be getting tonight. So let's see. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Let's tap it. Let's give it a little tap. What are we gonna get? Bro, Hawkeye. dude, my RNG has been in the dumps, man, and we keep getting garbage champions. No offense to any Hawkeye fans out there, but boy, dude, there's so many. There's quite a few 7-star champions that I'm missing in the 7-star pool. There's quite a few 7-star champions that I need duped in the 7-star pool. So let's see. Let's give this a tap and see what do we get. Okay, that's not bad. We'll take that. That puts him maybe Sig 80. Oh no, 670. Okay. Okay, we definitely fed some Sig Stones into him. I think it was because he was ideally one of the higher prestige champions. And let's go open the Sig Stones, and then we'll open the 7-star crystal. Titan, 7-star Titan crystal. All right, so ideally, all I need is 5 mutant Sig Stones. I'm gonna pop these. We got the 5 we needed. That puts us at a Sig 200. Or do I need 10? Oh, I think I need 10. Okay. All right. The spread is pretty good. No cosmics at all. That's crazy. At a 25. Again, this is why I personally stopped playing the RNG game. Like, when it comes to Kabam selling me, at least me, you might take it differently. But when it comes to Kabam trying to sell me RNG crystals to try to get a 7-star or to try to get that chase, I think it's taking me literally like about, I wouldn't say like 10 years, but it's taking me about like, I think I started getting very uncomfortable and kind of like seeing the light around year number 7. But I didn't accept it until like year number 9, I feel. So for the last year, I think I've been complaining and just kind of like really stepping back. Obviously, I didn't start from day 1 buying RNG crystals in the game. I kind of started around like year 4 or something like that of playing the game. So, I mean, I went for like a whole 4 years, though, of like participating in it. And now I'm like, I'm done. And, if you're watching this, I don't know, guys. I mean, your time will come when you realize the game, the RNG, it's not on your favor. And so whether you spend $5, $10, $100, $1,000, Kabam will RNG. They'll just blame it on RNG and not give you what you need. So, all right, that's my little rant. Sorry for you to listen to that, but I do want to express that, especially because when I remember, if you're watching this and you're just starting, when I started playing the game, just very quickly, it was all about like crystal openings and trying to like pop crystals and try to get those champions. It was a little bit different, right? And now this game it's morphed to something completely different, but I do. There's still the RNG and Kabam still trying to sell you champions. Like we see it now. Like they're like, hey, buy a guaranteed champions, 15,000 units. You know, yeah, guys. I don't know, man. I still would be very worried, and it feels weird because this is the game. Like if I say don't buy stuff, it doesn't make sense because I want the game to continue, and so. And you know, you do what you want to do, but I'm just going to tell you what I'm doing and what advice I would give you is just, you know, stay away from RNG. And then Kabam's pretty pricey. So once they start lowering the price point a little bit, you know, then we start participating in some of the offers. But for now, they're a little pricey, man. So, and RNG is not on your side. All right, let's give this Titan Crystal a spin. I am looking for 4 champions out of here. The last Titan Crystal we got was Teenage Negasonic. And so we got her dupe. So it's okay. We don't need to get her another time. I mean, it's Sigs on her is lovely, but I really want Superior Iron Man. I've seen really good things about him. So having him already once would be lovely. So that's kind of what I'm going for. And let's see, what do we... Guys, I'm telling you, man. I literally just said we just got her. And here we are. We get her one more freaking time. Okay. Like I said, 6 on her are not bad. The higher Sig she is, the better she is offensively, defensively, as a champion. So let's go look at her, man. It's funny, man. It's funny how this game just works, you know? It's crazy, man. Okay, so now she's as a defender, she starts each fight with 56% of a bar of power, and then her evade counter inflicts a 1.6 incinerate rounded up. So basically kind of like 2, right? So yeah, guys, I don't know. I mean, here's another, you know, it's crazy. I'm telling you not to spend money, but just at the end of this video, if you made it this far, drop a like, subscribe if you have not yet done so. I'm gonna make another video when it comes to the Valiant deal specials, and I'm actually gonna be saying buy the deals. You know, to a certain point. But the big ones, the big $70 deals, the big $100 Odin deals, I don't like them. Thank you to, by the way, again, this is more now, since we did the opening, if you're still here, more of a conversation kind of a thing. Thank you to John. He helped us out get one of the Odin packs, basically, to be able to get a champion, to be able to try to spin out a crystal, and he's helped quite a few times, and every single time we open those crystals, guys, we don't get the champion. So it requires quite a good amount of spending in the game, you know, and it's not just $50, $70. You know, it's requiring like a couple of $100, which is insane. But yeah, this is crazy, man. I don't know. You guys, and if we see it like in the store, there's a lot of stuff to buy. Not today, but always packed with stuff to buy. But like I said, I don't know. Maybe my seniority of 10 years of playing this game has taught me some lessons, and here I am, just hopefully sharing it onto you. And if you're just starting, you know, you maybe you pick it up on as some wise words and as advice, or you know, you'll find out on your own. You'll figure it out eventually. You know that this game is kind of, I don't want to say rigged because it's bad, but the whole implementation of RNG in the game, that you can spend up until recently, you can spend hundreds of dollars and not really get the champion you need or want. As opposed to other games, you spend like, they have like this like crazy limit sometimes, like $200-$300, and you get everything. This is not the way this is built. And I think that's why this has been so successful too, by the way. But yeah, guys, drop a like. Like I said, this is more of a conversation here at the end of this. Bad RNG, man. 7 stars. We did get the wolf. The wolfie did get added some Sig Stones, but overall, bad RNG. Oh, let's feed the Sig Stones into my onslaught. See, I think I needed 10. Yeah, I needed 10. So now we need 4. Baby steps to 200. Once we get to 200, we can start feeding the immune stones into, I don't know, I got options now. Either feed them into Teenage Negasonic or Domino, ideally my best, one of my good defenders. Or just sit on them, in case we find a way to get Sinister Awaken without having to spend like $800 or $700. Yeah. Whether that's now or we play the game that Kabam is giving us and it's like 2 years from now or a year from now, I don't know. Who knows? All right, guys, take care. Enough rant. Peace.